What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of B&B. First of all, let me just say this. Pretty much everybody at the Forrester Mansion is a damn hypocrite. Let's just put it out there. Eric was pissing me off during his little rant against Quinn. Oh, you're not the woman I thought you were. He talking about, oh, don't blame everybody here. They're not the ones who cheated. You did. First of all, Eric, I don't feel not 1 ounce of pity for him. Not 1 ounce. That man has cheated on Stephanie how many times? He's cheated during his marriages. You know what I mean? Like so many times. He's cheated. Ridge has cheated. Brooke has cheated. Lord knows Brooke has cheated. That woman messed around with her own daughter's men. She messed around with Bridget's husband. That's how she ended up pregnant with Hope. She messed around with Oliver when he was with Hope, and she was married to Ridge. So, like, they're all just sitting there in so much hypocritical judgment of Quinn. I'm glad the truth came out, honestly. I hate that Brooke had to be the one to, to pretty much do it. But I'm glad the truth is out. Because you know what? I'm ready for Crazy Quinn to come back now. Because when Eric kicked Quinn out the mansion, Brooke was standing there with that smug ass look on her face. I said, you know what? I was so hoping Quinn would have slapped that smug look right off her face. I was so hoping she would have pimp handed her. I was waiting on it. I said, just beat the hell out of her, Quinn. And that look on Quinn's face, oh trust, this is far from over. This is far from over. Brooke ain't seen the last of Quinn. And for Eric to sit there talking about, oh, I want you out my life, I want you out my house, I want you out my company. So now he's basically trying to take everything away from her. You're kicking her out the mansion. That's fine. It's his house. You know what I mean? He owned the house before he got with Quinn. But kicking her out the company and stuff, what about her company? Quinn Jewelers. What about that company? What about her jewelry business? So she's kicked out of Forrester, but that means she's kicked out of her own company too? That she doesn't get to take that with her? I pretty much hope like when they do go through this divorce process, because we all know Eric gonna file for divorce. I hope at the very least she doesn't walk out totally empty-handed here. I mean, at least get a woman her company, let her walk away with that, if nothing else. But I don't believe him and Quinn had a prenup when they got married. So due to California law, whatever money he obtained during that marriage, she should be entitled to it. She should be entitled to at least 50% because that's community property. I'm just saying, I'm advocating for Quinn right about now. Now, don't get me wrong. Quinn knows she was wrong for messing around with Carter. She was wrong for that. But I ain't about to see my homie walk away with nothing. I like Quinn. I know some of y'all don't like Quinn. That's fine. We all got our favorites and whatnot, but I like Quinn. Um, she's spicy. I like that. And I think she could do better than Eric old ass, but that's just my opinion. I was sitting there happy because the whole time he was like, "Oh, get out of my house." I said, "You know what, Quinn? Before I leave that house, I would have burnt that bitch to the ground." I'm just saying, I would have kicked everybody out and burnt it to the ground. I said, "You want your house? Here you go with ashes. There it is." Like for him to berate her like that, especially when he did his dirt over the years, talking about, "Oh, I deserve a faithful woman. Oh, you promised to be. I need a faithful woman." Eric, you were never faithful. You were never faithful. You cheated on Stephanie how many times? And with Donna, and he rubbed that affair in Stephanie's face, rubbed it all up in her face, and tried to and fired Stephanie from her own damn company. Please, that man getting whatever he deserved at this point. I don't. Please, I hope Quinn take him to the cleaners in that divorce. I hope she get a real good lawyer and get that community property. They didn't have a prenup, so she should be entitled to something. At least walk away with your company. Cause I'll be damned if I sit in a marriage for 5 years, 6 years, and I walk away with nothing. Nope. Absolutely not. It wouldn't be me. You ain't about to kick me out of this comfort, this mansion, and think I'm not walking out with something. I'm gonna take me a statue or something, a vase or something of value. I'll take the couch. I'm walking out this piece with something. Brooke was so smug, like she got on my nerves. That little smug ass look. Um. So anyway, I wonder what's gonna happen to Carter. Like, is he gonna be out the company? I don't know what they're gonna do with him. So anyway, moving on from that. Um, I'm not mad at Justin. You know what I mean? Like Justin, I do agree with Thomas though. I don't feel like Justin thought this whole thing out. And the reason I say that is because how is he gonna maintain control of Spencer? I mean, Wyatt, yeah, Wyatt, you could easily play him like a fiddle. That's easy. But Bill still owns 49% of the company. His sister still owns 50%, and Katie still owns 1%. So the Spencer family still is well in control of the company. And if um Justin takes over the company, you're just an employee. That's all you're gonna be. You may take over as CEO or acting CEO, but all you're getting is a salary. And you're gonna be making all these big business deals that boost. Honestly, Justin really need to rethink this plan. Like I'm like, Justin, you gonna need some shares in that company. Because what you're essentially doing is making profit for the Spencers. That's pretty much what you're doing. Every deal that you sign that's a multi-million-dollar deal, their stock price is going up, which means their money is going up. Um, their dividends is going up. You know what I mean? So you're making them money, but you're making less money as an employee, as a CEO. So it would be best. That's why I say he should have kept that video because you could have got some stock. You know what I mean? That would have been your best bet. And it would have strengthened his position as CEO because think about it. Even if Bill and Liam stay in prison, they could easily sign, Bill could sign his proxy over to anybody. Him and the rest of the family could vote and make Katie the CEO if they wanted to. So either way, Justin would lose. So I don't think Justin thought this thing through. But I love that Justin is coming into his own though. And he's not allowing Bill to, you know, like keep treating him like trash. Because even when he went to go see Bill in prison and stuff, because Bill, he was still ranting and raving. Oh, where the hell is Justin? Oh, he better be doing something. Yada yada yada. Or I'm gonna find an attorney that can. Well, you should have been did that because you're using a corporate attorney for a criminal defense when you should have got you a criminal defense attorney. He's sitting there talking about because that's my right hand man or whatever. And as soon as Justin came up in that visiting room, here he go. Oh, you need to fix this. That's your job to fix messes and all that. And that's why Justin is sick of his ass. Because he's been using him as a fixer. That's what he's been doing all this time, using Justin as a fixer. And Justin got sick of it. He was like, bro, I need my own. I need to come into my own. I'm tired of being a fixer. Fixing all of Bill's problems every 5 minutes. And it's the way that Bill talks to him. The whole time Bill was talking shit to, just shouting out orders. Did you talk to Thomas? Get my investigators on it. Have them look into why Vinny was on the road. Like just shouting out all his demands. And the whole time, Justin didn't say a word. Justin did not answer not one question. He was sitting there all smug, just looking at Bill like. And every time Bill kept shouting out demands at him, I think in Justin's mind he kept thinking to himself, and this is the reason why I'm coming for your ass. This is the reason why I'm turning on you. Because every time. And I couldn't really blame Justin. I mean, look at the way Bill was talking to him. Just shouting and yelling out orders and demands, and I'm like, yeah, this is the reason why he's turning on your ass at this point. Even Liam tried to calm Bill down, like, relax. Like, and I'm like, how the hell did Bill not notice that Justin had this, like, smirk on his face, like, bruh, I'm coming for you. Like, how you didn't know that he had this little snarky look on his face and all that, and the fact that he wasn't saying nothing to you? Like, I'm like, Bill, you didn't pick up on that? You ain't pick up on it, Bill? Like, usually Bill is observant and he's smart. So I'm like, how you didn't pick up on the fact that you're shouting all this stuff, all these demands, and he's not once responded to you? That would have told me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't trust you now because you're being mad quiet. And you got this smug ass look on your face. Like, I'm surprised Bill didn't pick up on it. I'm like, come on, Bill, you're usually smarter than this. So anyway, Hope basically was telling Katie how she keep blaming Bill for all of this or whatever. And Katie had to let her know, yeah, she's mad at Bill too, but Bill loves his family. There's no question on that. He made a dumb decision that night by trying to cover it up. We all know this. But we got to worry about how to get them out right now, not shuffle the blame, which is true. So of course, Hope got sick and tired of sitting around waiting, so she went to go talk to Justin. She was like, what the hell's going on? Like how are you gonna get them out? We need to get them out or whatever. And she was getting a text from Douglas because he wanted to talk to Thomas because nobody seen Thomas. So she was calling Thomas's phone and heard the ringtone in the office or whatever, and she looked in the drawers and found Thomas's cell phone. And she kept wondering to Justin, why the hell was the cell phone in here? And Justin couldn't even answer. He was flabbergasted. He was like, I don't know. I'm like, Justin, you busted. You are busted, my guy. They done caught you. They found you. They done found the smoking gun. Now he probably got to do something to shut Hope up. At this point, he gotta have to do something to shut her down, because Hope could blow him out the water at this point, because she's gonna wonder why that cell phone is up in here. Justin better do something to cover his tracks or get complete control of Spencer, and he better do it quickly. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about this episode, and I'll see y'all all later. Peace.